Good afternoon, students. I am very happy to meet you in the first class for grade 9. I am Praveen. I am going to teach you English. Okay, when you come on next week, you may know that. Okay. Today I am going to teach you some basic grammar. So listen carefully. If possible, take notes in your grammar note. Have you understood? Already. Joel sir taught you uses of tense. Yes, uses of tense, structures of tense. I think you are very familiar with tenses. Yes, good. I am starting from the beginning. Just listen. Sometimes it may be a recalling class for you. Just listen. In English, how many persons and how many numbers in English? That is very, very important. So in English, number and persons important. So agreement between subject and verb is important. You all know very well. Yes or no? You studied in your very long class from lower classes itself. You have been learning all these things. Yes. So come for persons and numbers. Okay. We have 3 persons in English. How many persons in English? First person, second person, third person. Okay, how many persons in English? 3 persons. You know very well. Yes. So how many numbers in English? We have 2 numbers in English. That is singular, and the second one is plural. Okay, this one is very important. So according to that, this verb should agree with the subjects. Okay. Listen, students. What is first person singular? What is first person singular? I is first person singular. I is first person singular. We is first person plural. I is first person singular. We is first person plural. You is first person, second person singular, and you is second person. Both first person and second, both second person singular and plural, we should use you. Okay, that is according to English language, because this you we can use for singular, this you we can use for plural. For example, in our class, okay, in our 9th grade, a teacher may say, oh, you stand up. So one boy stand, you stand up. Okay, so all the boys should stand. Okay, the same. Okay, but both singular and plural. When you come for third person singular, he will come, she will come, it will come. Okay, he, she, it. Okay, what is third person singular means? He, she, it. What is third person plural means? They. Have you understood or not? Okay, so first person singular is I, first person plural is we, second person singular is you, second person plural is you, third person singular he, she, it, third person plural is they. Okay, you all know very well. Yes, you just remind it in your mind. Okay, wait, students. Sorry. Okay, listen. First person, second person, like that. Okay. So for present tense, today I am going to just recall what Joel sir already taught, the uses of tense. Okay. Before moving into the tense, I will give for present tense some idea. Okay, how this verb subject agrees with the verb. How this subject agrees with the verb in the present tense. Okay, verb means you all know very well. Okay, I just it's just advice for you. I am saying. So we have 3 forms of verb. How many forms of verb in English? There are 3 forms of verb in English. They are a base form of the verb, past form of the verb, and past participle form of the verb. Okay, for example, I am saying write means base form. The verb's base form is write, past form is wrote, past participle form is written. Have you understood or not? Okay, base form, past form, and past participle form. Okay, when you this 3 forms are very important. How many words 3 forms you know very well? Okay, from lower class, from 3rd standard onwards or 4th standard onwards, you have been learning these 3 forms of verb. How many of you very familiar, or how many of you well aware of these three forms of verb. Okay, so you should learn day by day new words for three forms of verb. Okay, so here one word, one example I gave. Okay, you want to say as this write is base form, this wrote is past form, this written is past participle form. Have you understood? Okay, so you just to recall what you have studied in your lower classes, just to recall it. Okay, otherwise you may think, oh sir, this grammar I know very well. Okay, from lower class itself I have been studying. So whatever it may be, the revising is very important. Sometimes we may forget certain words, past tense and past participle forms. Okay, so come the present tense. Okay, how this subject will agrees with the verb. Okay, I can say, okay, I always agrees with am. For present tense, I always agrees with am. We always agrees with are because it is plural. Okay, in present tense I always agrees with the am alone. Okay, so I is, I are we cannot write, I am. So this are is always agrees with we are. So this both we can use are. Okay, you are. Okay, both second person we should use are. Third person, if you come, singular is, plural are. Have you understood or not? Singular is, plural are. Okay, another one important, these are all helping verbs in English. Okay, you all know very well how many helping verbs in English. Can you remember helping verbs? Yes, you studied in your lower classes. This helping verb or auxiliary verb. What is this? Helping verb or auxiliary verb. Okay, this auxiliary verb or helping verbs is divided into two. One is primary auxiliary and another one is modal auxiliaries. How they are dividing into two? One is primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Okay, primary auxiliaries, I will tell you what are primary auxiliaries means. Be form verb, have form verb. This is primary auxiliaries. Okay, modal auxiliaries, already you studied this grammar, it is there, modal auxiliaries. Okay, be form verb, have form verb and do form verb. What are be form verb? Be form verb means am, is, are, was, were. These five are called be form verbs. What are be form verbs? Am, is, are, was, were. Be form verb. What are have form verb? Have, has for present tense, had for past tense. Here am, is, are for present tense, was or were for past tense. Here have as for present tense and had for past tense. Here do, does for present tense, did for past tense. Okay, totally 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This 11 helping verbs are primary auxiliaries. These 11 helping verbs are primary auxiliaries. Okay, you all know very well. If you want, you take it as a notes. Okay, persons and numbers, first person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural, third person singular, third person plural. Then helping verbs are divided into two, primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries is divided into three: be form, have form and do form. Be form means am, is, are, was, were. Have form means have, as, had. Do form means do, does, did. Okay, if you want, you take as a points. Okay, keep write it in your note. Okay, you are seeing in YouTube, you again take and pause the video and just take this notes. Okay, it will help you a lot. Okay, the next one is this is how this subjects in present tense agrees with the helping verb. Hereafter I am going to say how it agrees with the main verb. For example, one example I am writing. Okay, for example, I write a letter. I write a letter in present tense. What is it? I write a letter. Plural, how will you write? We write a letter. How to write? We write a letter. Then you write a letter. For present tense, how will you write? You write a letter. Okay, so 3. The next one is she or he. He writes a letter. Okay, have you understood? When in present tense, when you are writing simple present tense, we should write he means by adding s or es to the verb. Only for third person singular, we should add s or es to the verb. Okay, see, I write a letter. You write a letter. We write a letter. You write a letter. He writes a letter. She writes a letter. Then they write a letter. They write a letter. Have you understood? So listen students, once again I am saying if it is a main verb, okay, it is not helping verb, it is a main verb. Main verb means in present tense some rules are there for simple present tense. I write a letter. We write a letter. You write a letter. He writes a letter. She writes a letter. Only for third person singular. Only for third person singular we should add s or es to the verb. Have you understood students? So all the other things we should not use any s or es to the verb. Have you understood? Okay. All of you come for page number. All of you take your textbook. I am not going very deep into the grammar. Just today's portion only I am just touching. Okay. Come, all of you take textbook page number 129. All of you take page number 129. Then here we have first exercise. Here we have one exercise, page number 135, using simple present tense. Page number 100. All of you take. Don't watch your YouTube like a TV program. Take your note. This is grammar class. It's very important class. Come. So all of you take. We have a simple present tense in page number 129. At the same time, simple present tense we have one exercise also there. I will revise this simple present tense here and we will do this exercise and we will conclude this class. Okay. So page number 135. Okay, come. This uses of tense. This uses of tense. Okay, before we are moving into this uses of tense, we should know the structure of present tense. We should know the structure of present tense. Okay, these tenses are divided into three. One is past tense, present tense, future tense. How the tenses are divided, already Joel sir taught all those things for you. Okay, I am just recalling all those things. How the tenses are divided. Tenses are divided into three: past tense, present tense and future tense. Okay, we are moving into present tense alone. Okay, so present is divided into four. How the present tense is divided? Okay, how the present tense is divided? Okay, that is divided into four. Okay, the first one is simple. How the present tense is divided? The first one is simple present. The second one is present continuous. Present continuous. The third one is present perfect. What is the third one? Present perfect. The fourth one is present perfect continuous. Listen students, how the present tense is divided. Present tense is divided into four. The first one is simple present. The second one is present continuous. The third one is present perfect. The fourth one is present perfect continuous. How the present tense is divided. Simple present, present continuous, present perfect, continuous. Okay. The next one is what is the structure of simple present tense. Okay, I am saying how the structure of simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense means comes like this: subject plus verb. The verb should be base form of verb. Okay, how the subjects will come, or it is followed by object, it is followed by prepositional phrase, it is followed by all those things will come after the verb. Okay, but for example I'm saying subject, verb and object if the verb is transitive. Okay, subject v1 means base form of verb plus object. This is the structure of simple present tense. If he writes a letter, he brings the book, that means it is a simple present tense. Subject, base form of verb plus object. Okay, come. What is the structure of present continuous tense? How the present continuous tense will come? Present continuous tense. Okay. Okay, verb. Okay, if it is third person singular, I already said SR ES to the verb. What is the structure of present continuous tense? Subject plus is or sorry am or is or are plus verb plus ing. How it will come? First one is simple present tense, subject, verb, object. Present continuous tense, how it will come? Subject, helping verb. For continuous tense, helping verb will come. Am, is, are plus verb plus ing plus object. Okay, I already said. Okay, so I means am will come, we means or will come. Any helping verb according to the structure we should use. Okay. Okay, come for simple present tense. I just gave the structure for two tense. One is simple present tense and present continuous tense. Here, uses of a simple present tense. What is the rule? Uses of. Okay, what are the way? Which are the context we can use this simple present tense? Okay, come. A symbol. All of you take page number 129. Page number 129. Okay. So the first one is simple present tense is used for habitual action. Okay, where we can use this simple present tense. Simple present tense means how the structure will come: subject, base form of verb plus object. Subject, base form of verb is important. Okay, so habitual action. Okay, normally daily what work you are doing, that will come. Usually I get up at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock, like that. If you are saying that is daily, I drink my tea. Okay, I drink coffee daily. Okay, or usually I drink coffee. Okay, whatever habitual action you are doing. Okay, evening time. Okay, I go for walking, like that. Anything happen means. So if you start to come for school, I go to school by. Okay, like that we can. What habitually you are using, what habitually you are reading. Okay, I usually read for 2 hours daily. I read 2 hours daily. I read 2 hours daily. These are all we should use only simple present tense. Okay, then it is followed here. Example they have given: I always drink coffee at work. I always drink, that is their habitual. Okay, all the times they do the same. It is followed by general truth or fact. Okay, general truth means you all know very well, we cannot change it. For example, the sun rises at the east. The sun rises at the east, we cannot change it. Okay, this is general truth or scientific truth. Okay, so the water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. Water. Okay, wood floats on water. Wood floats on water. These are all habitual action, we cannot change that. Okay, first one I said where we can use this simple present tense. One is habitual action, another one is general truth, the third one is timetables and schedules. Okay, if you are for example if you have any schedules, okay, next period, our next period, or the train arrives. Okay, if train times are strict timetable. Okay, so we have timetables, one period timetables, PT period timetable, then holidays timetable, like that we have timetables. At the same time, the train, bus, flight, we have timetables. There we can, here they have given the train arrives tomorrow. My train arrives tomorrow. We fly to Paris on Monday. We fly to Paris on Monday. The next bus is at 4 o'clock next morning. The next bus is at. So fixed timetable or schedule we can use. Three things I said. Okay. Then one more rule they have given. True in the present. We works in a studio. It is 60 years old. Okay, like that. We can use this tense. Okay, simple present tense. Okay, simple present tense. I said structure may be like this. Okay, structure is like this: subject, base form of verb plus object. How the simple present tense structure will come? Subject, base form of verb plus object. For example, he writes a letter. Okay, this is just example. So uses of tense, simple present tense, where we can use habitual action means we can use, general truth means we can use it for fixed timetable or schedule we can use. Okay, these three are very important. Okay, with this we will do some exercises and I will conclude the class. Take all of you take page number 135. One exercise is there. Okay, okay, first one, page number 135, left hand side. Choose the correct form of the present tense verb from the options given. Simple present tense. We should use simple present tense. Okay. Choose the correct form of the present tense. Choose the correct form of the present tense verb from the option given. Have you understood? So you should check here. Some options are there. We should use a simple present tense here. Listen. First one I am saying, all children dash sometimes new every day. All children learned sometimes new every day. All children is the subject. Okay, so we'll go for singular and plural where we can check it. Okay, all children, which person? I am first person, so we cannot use second person. You are the second person. Here they are talking about the third person. Okay, I am first person, you are second person. Yes or no? So all the other persons, okay, out of this scene are called as third persons. Okay, here all children means third person plural. All children means third person plural. Third person plural verb we should not use yes or es to the verb. So all children learn something new every day. All children learn. We should not use learns. Okay, because all children is third person. All children is third person plural. Okay, second question. A good student always dash hard. A good student. So single good student. I am. They are not mentioning me. They are not mentioning you. They are mentioning a good students. So not first person. It is not second person. Only third person. A good student. A good student is third person singular. So we should add s or es to the verb. A good student always works hard. A good student always works hard. Come for third one. Engineers dash bridges. Engineers dash bridges. Okay, engineers which person? I am not engineer. You are not engineer. So third persons. Okay, engineers third person. Okay, they. So we should use build. B-U-I-L-D. Build. Engineers build bridges. Next, fourth question. My sister is an architect. My sister is an architect. She dash skyscrapers. My sister is an architect. She dash skyscrapers. So my sister is an architect. It is followed by she. She is which person? She is third person singular. So we should use designs, adding s or es to the verb. Okay. The next one is the Himalayas dash India from the cold winds. The Himalayas dash India from the cold wind. Himalayas, it is third person singular. I am not Himalayas. You are not Himalayas. But third person, yes is there, but it is individual mountain. So we should consider Himalayas as a singular. So we should say Himalayas protects India from the cold winds. Have you understood? Himalayas protects India from the cold winds. Have you understood, students? So you should all the examples, this 10 examples, exercises only from simple present tense. Okay, so so you should check the subject whether it is first person or second person or third person. I and we are first person, you is second person, he, she, it all the person outside is third person, they also third person plural. Have you understood the difference? Only for third person singular we should add yes or es to the verb. 5 exam exercises I completed for you. Remaining works you complete. If already sir taught you means no problem, you complete it. Don't copy from the guide. Another very important is I said subject am is r plus verb plus ing. Another exercise also the same. Okay, if possible when you come on, okay, classes, regular classes we will see. Okay, or else in the next class we will see. Okay, be safe in your home. Thank you, students.